think I might start, bruh.
Yeah, you start.
It's the host of the year here for 2024. It's Pat. And I think we're joined this episode by the producer of the year, if I recall correctly.
You're absolutely correct. Producer of the year here, or Pody as I've been calling myself this morning. Here to press the buttons and represent.
Well, it's good to, greatness recognises greatness, they say, Willie.
Oh, mate, winners respect winners. People who are at the top stay at the top. And losers,
Well, they drown.
they stay at the bottom.
Now, you might be wondering, Pat, you're still in the hat from the night before. I haven't slept. I have sniffed so much cocaine off this trophy and just been fucking partying with, other Ogescars winners, other Oscar winners, some Aria winners.
Ooh.
Just so much ketamine, cocaine, shelved a pinger that Felix got me from Newcastle.
Well.
And I'm still partying. And that's it.
And I'm Will.
Yes, Will. In reality, I went home. I was actually on such a high from the event that it took me so long to unwind. And I even woke up on a high and had a little crash not long ago, I reckon. But now I'm Gucci again.
Can I speak?
Yeah. Do what you want. There's a 50-50 chance you had this in your hand last night. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
I was buzzing.
Bro, I was actually on a high.
I was grinning. I was looking at all the Facebook posts.
I was going
smiling.
through it. I went home to my girlfriend's house. We were just talking about it all. She was like, it was so fucking good. And it was.
I felt great. Now, you know who didn't go straight home? Genuinely.
Who?
I swear to God. It's Kyle.
Where the fuck did Kyle go?
Kyle.
Wait, didn't you get a lift home with Boss?
Yeah, and then he goes out. And he has a fucking big party at the Robin Hood.
Oh, wow. With who the fuck was out on a Wednesday at the Robin Hood?
I was just by myself. I was just drinking.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. I couldn't handle it. I was
Shut
too sad,
the fuck
bro.
up. He was not one out to
too
the
sad.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, 1 ounce.
He was
1
at
ounce
the
at the
Robin
Robin
Hood.
Hood.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
He was at the Robin Hood.
Yeah,
But
who with?
yeah, and I said, who with? And he goes, Dingo. Say the nicknames he said to me because I almost had a cardiac arrest.
Dingo, Joel, and Freno.
Freno, Jola,
Freno.
Dingo.
Kyle, could I be a real pain?
What?
Could you move over a little bit so I could see you?
Yeah, it's just...
No,
Wait,
other
no,
way.
over this way.
Is that all right?
Yeah, we're just going to have to
Move everything.
reshuffle everything
For
for
you,
you.
Pat.
Well, that's what you get as host of the year. You get to call a few of the shots.
Good on ya.
Hey, mate.
Hey, mate. It's nice. It's good
Yeah,
to be
it's
able to
good.
see each other.
But now I can't see Will.
Whatever.
Fuck. Look, this is going to be the Ogescars Recap episode. It was better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not going to lie.
Let's just start at the very, very beginning and properly go into the yarn of when we wanted to do the first Ogescars.
Okay.
Me and Pat were really into our movies.
Yeah.
Movies and so fucking
Movies,
into
music.
it, bro.
Yeah, we would watch probably... Well, it was at the stage where you were living in Kingsford. I was still living at home at this stage.
Yeah.
So I was at your house, literally, every night I would just come over. I
Yeah.
was pretty much living there and I'd go home to sleep.
And we just love the idea of just because you know what me and Pat are like we did our own voice for when we go on cruises, we do music. I mean, we don't do this anymore, obviously, because Pat never hangs out with me.
No, I'm gonna challenge that actually, because you always say this. Like yesterday, you were like, "Can we please go for dinner tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, 100%." Then today, you call me being like, "Oh, no, we probably won't want to do dinner tonight." I'm like, "Okay, well then we won't do it." You change plans so much.
I knew you thought that. No, I just said would we even feel like dinner at the end? I didn't say let's not do dinner.
But you cancel and change plans a lot, and I've already said the amount of times you invite me to do things, and then you're like, once we're there,
we've heard
you're
this
like,
yarn
can't
a
be
million
bothered.
times.
Exactly. So it's not
case.
all me.
We used to do a lot of cruises, a lot of movies. And we were like, fuck it, let's just do our own awards show. And we invited 6 friends.
Nah, a few more.
There was 6 people.
No.
I swear to God there was.
Nah, there was Jackie, Bleep, Toby, Soph. Fucking hell, I think there was 6.
Yeah, there was legit 6 people. We did our own mini Ogescars. It was, and everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" And we wore suits, and we did a John Cena entrance.
Yeah.
And I was on Pat's shoulders, and we just sat in the living room. Again, podcast didn't exist. Then obviously a year later we had the pod, and we decided again music was our big one of the year. So that was like the big one, song of the year. There was so many songs, bro.
There were because we did a lot of cruising in New Zealand that year.
And then now we're here, live streaming it. Big shout out to all the Oisies that made it possible. The fucking crew here are unreal.
Yeah, it was fucked. For it to come together the way it did,
Off its head.
the behind the scenes was gnarly,
Yeah.
and our fucking team nailed it.
8.
8,
Crumless.
absolutely fucking 8. And dare I say, if we were anywhere else, we wouldn't have been able to bring it to life, and that's the truth.
Oh, if we were at MIK, they would have laughed us
it
off
wouldn't
a
have even
cliff.
been a chance. But I'm talking like just MIK, like didn't even have to mention we wouldn't have been able to do that.
No, but also coming from a place that also has triple the fucking budget that this place has.
Well, the
and
facilities.
they still couldn't do it.
I just don't think they'd want to do it more, is the thing. I'm sure they could pull it off. I just don't think they would want to invest the time to do so. Nor would probably any other place.
Probably not.
Legitimately, probably. If we pitched the Ogescars like we did, everyone would just be like, bruh, like, come on. We're not putting our time and effort into that. That sounds stupid. Like, it's just for you guys.
And can I say something to the you?
Yeah, our studio stayed back on late nights.
Stayed back, grinded, figured shit out.
Even when the Ogescars were on, were working behind the scenes for us. It's
tirelessly
fucking
working. You know, Cody sat and did his little arts and crafts, but everyone else tirelessly worked. I want to say something to you.
It's so funny because him and Doblin did the fucking most out of everyone.
I want to say something to the you wouldn'ters.
And Kyle, of course.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
No, but you're on our side of the fence. You know what I mean?
Oh, right. Yeah.
This is genuine what I mean. You're welcome. Seriously. You're welcome. Like, thank you for watching, genuinely. Like,
we owe them a huge
1.6 thousand of you at its peak, and
we got up
not
to
dropping to 1.2, below 1.2.
Yeah.
I said to Pat, I reckon we will end up with most of our time with like 50 people in there. We didn't drop below 1,200.
No, and the peak was 1.6 throughout.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely crazy
ridiculous.
numbers.
It was double, if not triple, most of our predictions of how many people we thought would be there.
I was confident on 300. I would have been pretty satisfied with 500, but a little thing in the back of my head was like, God, 1,000 would be really nice, but quite hard to achieve. But it was there.
1,000 wasn't even in my head.
You know what I mean? And then 1.6 pops up on the screen.
Oh my God.
And you're getting into semi-Trump
1,000 popped up on the screen before we started.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, genuinely, guys, thank you for tuning in, but seriously, you're fucking welcome. We gave you the fucking show of the year.
It was a fucking great show. We did put on a great show. And again, that was thanks to us and the whole studio. And it was just fucking fun.
Let's go beat by beat. We started with screen performance of the year.
Yeah.
And who did it go to?
It went to Jake.
Yeah.
As it deserved.
I
think the fire poker missed out.
Yeah.
I think it had a fair debate to argue, you know, the fire poker. It really did.
Started everything in Presumed Innocent.
That's right. Without the fire poker, you don't have Presumed Innocent. You could argue you could replace Jake.
100%.
Couldn't replace the fire poker.
The movie/show of the year went to the first 10 minutes of Long Legs. I'm glad it got some recognition.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Didn't like that.
But you liked the first 10 minutes?
Yeah, I liked the first 10 minutes. You said, is this what's going to happen? And you said yes. And I said, that is my biggest fear in life. Thank you for bringing me to my biggest fear.
Yeah, but can't you just watch your biggest fear?
No, I can't.
Well, I could watch a movie about sharks.
Oh, everyone clap for Will. Good on you, mate. Fucking hero over here. No shit, mate. Jaws is like one of the biggest movies. I can watch a movie about sharks. Fucking oath you can, mate. Like, what?
Thalassophobia shit I could watch.
Fucking hero.
Willie's giving me the eyes. As if like one of these.
Like, fuck me.
Yeah.
You're calling me the dog? But is he fucking, who's he guising?
Like, he's having a go at me, like, look at your little shark thing, but he's
Oh,
making
yeah,
fun
good.
of you.
Good.
Yeah. Anyway, so that happened, which was obviously fantastic. And then we ended up with
You
Latham.
Didn't we go to You Winner of the Year
We
after
did.
that?
We went to You Would Do the Year.
Went to You Winner of the Year. And it is so fitting that Sam Oges
Oh, dude.
takes it home.
And also,
This
his
is
name
the
was in
thing-
it twice.
This is the thing about the fucking Ogescars. Shit happens that you can't script. Like last year, 1 step forward, 3 steps back, 1.
And that was
and
our
that
big
was
one.
like the fucking song. This year, Sam Oges wins the fucking Ogescars.
Yeah.
And it's completely random. I
Yeah.
will say shout out Bianca, who you forgot to read her name out. You didn't put her on the list, even though she was nominated.
Really?
Yeah, she gave us a message.
She wasn't on there. Well, she won a hat.
She was in the bucket to win.
Yeah, yeah.
But we forgot to put her name on the slideshow to read out.
Oh, but I'll tell you what. She won a hat.
She won a fucking hat. Yeah.
And that's almost like a makeup.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I'm so sorry that happened.
yeah.
Here's a fucking...
Well, again, you see the way it works is we didn't ever know we forgot her, and you still chose her for the hat. Which is
Yeah,
like,
exactly. Which
Things
is the most
happen. It's
important
funny
thing.
things happen around the Ogescars,
Dude,
guys.
things happen at the Ogescars
And
that I
if
could never even begin
You
to even
want
try
one
and
of the
imagine.
hats? Well, you can get one this Thursday, 6
Yeah.
p.m. Hello Sport Shop. Unless you're a bean spiller, 6 p.m. Wednesday, 10% discount, early access.
100%. 100%. I was really excited by Latham. Now,
Oh, dude. Let's give a bit of a backstory into Latham, please.
I want you to give the backstory to Latham.
So, Latham again started well before the podcast, well before the Ogescars.
Well
Latham-
before literally school fit, like well before most
Yeah.
things that we know.
Latham started probably like year 11,
Yeah.
year 11-ish. Or maybe year 12, kind of around Fortnite, when Fortnite was peaking.
Yeah.
And it was Toby who was on it a lot.
Yeah.
And we'll be playing PlayStation. And I'm not sure how it started, but Will started doing this voice called Latham.
No, we were making jokes about calling up a radio station and imagine like the classic sort of like Aussie family that would be on there. And how they would be like, oh, like, what do you want to win? And they just like that kind of bogan family. Oh, I want to win an Anthony Minicello jersey.
Yeah, and the Fortnite V-Bucks is OG. And it brought me to tears of laughter. Like, I can't remember. I was laughing to the point where, like, you're wheezing, your throat. You know when you punch the air because something's so funny? Like, that's
do
what
that.
me and Toby were doing. And then we used to slowly and more forcefully force Will to do Latham more often because I don't think he saw how funny it was and would bully him to doing it for our own entertainment. And eventually I think he started to realise it is quite funny, but I still don't think you know the full potential.
No, I don't.
So it was good to bring him out.
And none of you know how I did that magic trick.
It was a great magic trick.
I did a fucking magic trick. I picked what card Pat picked without seeing anything, and other people shuffled it.
Yeah.
There was no way anyone would know how
It was
I did
crazy. It was crazy business.
that. Yeah. Anyway, what was your highlight of the Ogescars?
Oh, we just stopped going through it now?
Is this enjoyable?
Well,
I doubt myself so much. What was the next award?
well then the next award was
Facebook post.
Facebook Post of the Year, which again, some great nominations. And it was well deserved that Jessica won because she just missed out on You Winner of the Year getting a nomination there.
She did.
She was her name.
Jessica.
Listen, when we sat down and we had long discussions, her name was thrown around quite a bit. It was
A lot.
quite a lot. Now, for those of you who could be wondering what's it take for next year to be nominated as You Winner of the Year,
It's Facebook post engagement. It's hotlines.
it's hotlines. It's coming to live shows. It's just engaging with content. It's just being an all-round good fucking human being and a good contributor to the podcast, you know? But also quality as well. You know what I mean? Don't just spam. It's got to be quality. It's got to be a good mix, I think, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Which pretty much, I reckon 90% of the content gets posted in that group is fucking funny.
yeah.
I will say one thing about our Facebook group. Anonymous posts are starting to piss me off a little bit, if I'm honest. Especially, this one rubbed me the wrong way. Someone commented, I'm glad Jasmine didn't win You Winner of the Year because someone she posts 5 times a day and it's hard to see other posts. You are entitled to that opinion, absolutely. And I know it comes from it's not a place of like bullying or like a fuck you judgment. I understand that. Don't post it on anonymous. If you're going to call someone out like that, have the fucking balls to post it on your own account. That's when it really rubs you the wrong way.
Well, that anonymous member was called Michaela Craven.
Wow, we're going to out her.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. I didn't realise we're going to out her.
Well, yeah.
Well, there we go. Now, of course, it wasn't. If it was like a form of bullying, of course, we'd be like, I'd kick you out of the fucking group straight away because we've got a great community.
Yeah.
But I understand it's a bit of banter, a bit of opinions, but don't do it on a fucking anonymous. Also, some of you post hilarious things and you keep yourself on anonymous.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It's fucking weird, bro. Take the fruits of your labor. No one cares if you post and you get a couple likes or you post and get 1,000. Fucking show who you are. We don't care. If you want to fucking roast us to shreds, fucking do it. Don't go anonymous, but it's starting to shit me a little bit.
Rip my pussy in two.
Yeah. Play my fiddle like a little fiddle band.
We've got that one person that used to comment on anonymous, criticizing and then post publicly
yeah.
loving us.
That was funny.
We know who she was.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say
she knows who she was.
Yeah.
Funny shit. So yeah, it's just about engagement all around. Live events. I don't know, just all that shit. Merch, getting around merch, all those things. You know, bean spillers helps if you're a bean spiller. We'll probably have bean spiller of the year next year. I reckon that'll be a category.
Really?
Yeah. I think so.
I reckon that diminishes the You Wouldn't Know of the Year award. Because then bean spiller of the year, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, okay. Not a bad point.
I like all the categories.
They were good. And I like how they will be altered a little each year depending on what's...
Well, no, one thing we need to do, Pat, we need to listen to more music so that musical moment of the year gets replaced by song of the year.
Sure, absolutely.
That needs to happen.
I want to also give a big shout out. Obviously, we can't... Everyone... Like, the engagement last night, because we were recording it the next day, was fucking epic. Like, the Facebook group was going crazy. The YouTube chat the whole time was going off. Our DMs, our story, like, everything was fucking crazy. And I did my best to get back to every single one of you. But obviously, I can't comment on every single Facebook post and stuff. So thank you so much. But as a shout out to Mustafa Muhammad, bruh.
Dude, he looked
skunks. All suited up with a nice mirror selfie for the You Wouldn'ters. I love that he dressed up in a fucking suit just to sit in his bedroom or in his lounge room and watch us, bro. Like, that is fucking hilarious. And he looked fucking good,
He looked like
dude.
a beast.
You looked hot, lad. And that, like, when I saw that post, I sat and I smiled. And I showed my girlfriend, I was like, what a fucking legend this guy is. Like, what an absolute, just, I don't know. It just made me smile. I was just like, what a sick cunt.
Next year, I really want to do... It's going to be somewhere like the Metro Theatre or something.
Yeah, in person live.
In person and live.
And like you thought the Ogescars 2024 was big.
No, because you know what we're actually going to do?
Oh, it's going to be monstrous.
We're going to have all the states bid. And they're going to sign up to a mailing list. And whichever state has the most people signed up and ready to go, that's where we're going to do it.
Wow, that's
So
huge.
you're all going to compete. Melbourne versus Sydney versus Perth versus Adelaide versus Brisbane.
I like that.
And we're going to go to the state that signs up.
Who wants the Ogescars the most?
Who prove to us you want the Ogescars at your state.
I love that.
Because next year it's going to be
next year's going to be... No, it's actually going to be nuts.
We're going to get guests to present awards.
And it's not going to be like a live... It's not going to be
tie.
like a live show where you sit in your chair and you watch. No.
We're getting dinners.
We're getting fucking sit-down dinners. We're wearing
How the fuck
black
are we
ties.
affording that? We're not doing sit-down dinners. We might order Macca's.
No, we'll do catering. I didn't say it's going to be fucking gourmet.
Oh, it's a lot out of the budget, lad.
No, because you buy a ticket to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can oath you buy a ticket to come.
Yeah, and
You
that's
get to see the show.
that's where shit gets covered. It's not going to be
profit.
It's not going to be a $30 ticket like a live show.
Yeah. How much is it going to cost?
It's going to be an event.
Fuck. Well, we'll get back to you on that because it's literally a year away.
It's a year away, but it's going to be like I'm picturing sit down at a round table, white tablecloth, you know?
Yeah. $150 a head.
Maybe. Maybe. Depending on what you want for dinner.
Schnitzel.
You want a schnitty, you're looking at $100 ticket. You want the rump, this is where we're getting into 150 territory, you know?
What's 400? Caviar and a rubby.
Caviar and a rubby.
Oh, I want to speak about that. Are we on from the Ogescars?
No, let's keep going.
What was your gag of the night?
What do you mean by that?
Like your of the night.
I think I wasn't, but Kyle did
singing
so well. Like, I know you could sing. I know you could play the guitar and you learnt the ukulele for us. But I was like baffled at how actual good you were.
How
and
did
then
you
to
do
hold
that?
it together while we're in your ear, just
That's what it was.
Bro, I was punching the air laughing. Like, I was stomping my foot. Like, I was so fucking laughing a lot.
I was
And
so
you just
fucking
held it
laughing a
together,
lot.
bro.
Yeah, I couldn't look at the screen.
Is
I
that what the
just
key
had to-
was?
Yeah. But I could hear like next to me, which was throwing me off a bit. But I was just like looking down, just
You nailed
keeping
it, lad.
together.
You ate.
You nailed it.
That's the definition of ate. You
You did
proud?
so fucking well.
Yeah, bro.
You should be, mate. You should be real fucking proud of yourself.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to Willie, who's next to you?
He can get fucked.
Yeah, valid.
Wow.
Valid, lad. Well, yeah, that's the Ogescars, I guess. Yeah. Just a huge thank you. Like, seriously. It was so much fucking fun. That was the funnest thing I've ever done with the podcast, I reckon.
Easily.
Like, by fucking far. And it made it so fun because of how much you guys also got into it.
Yeah.
It gives us faith, you know? And then seeing that, it's like, yeah, now next year we can do something even bigger, you know, because you guys turned out for it.
Oh, next year, fireworks inside the Metro Theatre in
Dude,
Sydney.
let's burn it down. No, no. You just said we're going to have to vote for it.
Oh, yeah, vote for it. Fuck, that'll be crazy.
Yeah. I've got a feeling Adelaide might fucking...
500 people in Adelaide. I'd be gagged.
I'd be gagged. Shall we move on?
Yeah, I want to talk about something.
Okay.
Business class.
Fucking hell.
I know we bring
Really
it up.
making the most of it, isn't he?
Yeah, I've been spending the last few nights, I've been on YouTube just watching videos, travel people,
Just specifically for Emirates?
everything. Like worst first classes,
Yeah.
best,
I've watched those videos
best
a lot.
economy.
Best
It's always
economy.
these people, I'm like, how the fuck do you afford this?
I do it all on travel points.
Yeah.
People are really smart with that shit.
There's this guy that like he films obviously and he's like, hey there, do you want to like he's in first class Emirates. He's like, hello, what's your name? She's like, my name is Mel. And she's like, okay, and what are you giving me? And I'm like, it's so awkward. Like, it's just a camera
he's
in this
filming
girl.
her. Yeah,
it's just
I
this
don't
camera in this girl's face, and she's like
don't like
trying
that.
to do her job, and he's just this like weird vlogger. He's like, pour the champagne for me. It's like, ew.
Yuck, cunt, brah. Pour your champagne yourself, you fucking cunt. I don't care how much you paid for the ticket.
No, you'd want your champagne poured.
No, you don't point a camera in someone's face and say, pour my champagne for me.
No shit, yeah. That's disgusting.
Like, obviously, yeah, they should pour your champagne, but don't fucking demand someone to pour your champagne because you paid for a fucking expensive plane ticket, you cunt.
You poof.
Yeah, you raging fucking...
But I was looking around, I was like, okay. So I got an email from Emirates. They're like, do you want to upgrade to first class? I was like, well, this is interesting. This is a dilemma that's hit me.
A what?
A dilemma. A dilemma, I know, but you spell it dilemma.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You spell it dilemma, you fucking
Spell
cunt.
dilemma.
D-I-L-L-E-M-A.
Completely wrong. Dilemna.
No.
Google it.
Isn't it double
Google
N?
it live.
I'll bet you your
It might
business
be
class
double
ticket.
L. But it's E.
It's
It's
definitely
M-N-A.
double L.
There's an
definitely
It's
double L.
MMA.
N.
No. No, it's Dilemma.
Or it's not definitely double L. So it's double M. Dilemma. Yeah, there's no N in it.
There's no N.
Bullshit.
Bruh, Kyle's not walking shit.
What? Google dilemma.
Oh, okay, oh, no,
I'm
walking take
looking at
you
it,
show.
bro.
I wait, would I uday at they, bruh.
Yeah, but it does.
Okay, well, I'll show
obviously,
you.
but it just.
You day aren't K. What's K for Otway?
Well, I've always
Dilemma
thought
day.
it was with an N.
You're a day aren't K, Adley.
No, that's really weird.
That's an 8 grade Ong say, Dilemma Day enhanced by Nelly and fucking Ellie K. Olin Ray. Great song.
Anyway, yay.
Fuck, Dilemma's a good song.
I was like, okay, it's a little bit extra. It's like $2,000
Yeah.
for one leg upgrade.
For one leg or like one whole trip?
One leg.
Which leg?
Like it's either you can do Sydney to London or London to Sydney.
Yeah, no, so one trip. Because a leg is the first, like,
Oh,
Sydney
no,
to
sorry,
Dubai,
one
then
whole
Dubai
way,
to-
one
yeah,
way.
okay.
And I was like, what's really the difference? And the difference is that your seat, so in business class, it's a seat, right? But in first class, it's like the walls go up a bit, so it's like a little cabin and you have doors. I'm not paying an extra $2,000 just to have doors, lad.
I think it would be a bit more. Your seat would probably be bigger. You probably wouldn't have the foot thing you put. Message Jaya. Jaya just flew first class to London.
How did he do it? He paid cash.
No, he used points as well,
Yeah.
I think.
But
Because of his business, he gets heaps of points.
I want to tell you guys something that
But ask him if it was worth it.
if I was to fly first, it would be on the way back. And can I say why? This is where really going into plane stuff. Do you find this interesting or really boring?
No. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Go, what?
It's going to be a longer trip on the way back because of the Earth's curvature. And you're like, if I'm going to...
Wrong. It's actually shorter.
Oh, okay.
The trip back is 21 hours. The trip there is 24.
That's because of stopovers, right?
Stopovers, yeah. But this is really interesting. On the Boeing, so there's an A380 Emirates. That's what I'm flying to London in.
Yeah.
On the Boeing 777, can you go Boeing
called Starline or
777
something, aren't they?
Emirates business class, please, Kyle? The seat formation of an A380, if you go across, one seat in business, then two, and then one on the edge. But the Boeing, it's a little bit disgraceful. It's a 2, 3, and then a 2 again. So click on that.
God, they're really cramming you
That
in,
does
aren't
not
they?
look like business class. No. Click on the third photo. Okay. No. Okay.
No,
Boeing
that's not
77 business class Emirates, lad. Sorry, you have to type in Emirates. That.
Yeah, that just looks like...
Now that
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
crazy.
3 in the middle. That's giving economy.
Yeah, that's giving premium economy to
That's
me.
giving premium. That's giving right next to
That's
each other.
normal rows, just a little bit bigger.
If I got that middle seat
Oh,
and I paid for business class,
you'd be fuming.
because guess what? If I got the middle seat and I was in economy, I wouldn't give a fuck because I paid for an economy seat. Put me wherever, lad.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to
Business,
be on the plane.
you pay for privacy too.
Dude, if you're paying all the money, you want
You don't want to have to piss the person off next to you when you get up for a walk or something.
lad.
You know?
So what the fuck's happening? Especially if cunts are on a like. Now I'm sleeping next
What
to
if
someone.
what if they're laid down and then you got to go chuck a ispay? You got to climb over them.
So my thought is, if I was to do the Erst, can you type in now, Kyle? Leave that search, but change it to first class Emirates. So just get rid of business and make it first. But they've got a really cool cabin
On the Boeing.
on the Boeing. Look at the guy lying down on the top row. It's the second last photo. You get your whole own cabin like that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're
That
saying...
to me is worth an extra $2,000.
Yeah, I agree. So because it's so on the way there, you're doing that?
On the way back. This is
Yeah.
on the way home.
Yeah, perfect. And then on the way there, you got the Airbus the whole time, A380.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
okay,
this
so
is
it's-
only for one leg. Then the second leg,
Yeah.
it's the A380 again.
So this is the only time you'll be on a Boeing.
Yeah,
whole
the
time.
one leg from
And you-
London
you
to
do that-
Dubai.
Yeah, so you want that first. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Also, you don't want to fly first class on the way there than business on the way back.
No.
You want to do business? Be like, okay, this is really cool. And then be like, fuck, I've got first to look forward to now.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Because imagine going from first to business. Still fucking sick.
I think
but
this will be the only time I fly it in my life.
I don't think so.
I'll never, ever do it again.
Business or first?
Business.
Really?
There's no way.
There's no need. I can do I can go to America, one-leg economy, easy.
Yeah, but London's different, I reckon.
Yeah, but if I go to London again with it, like, let's say I go to London again this year, I'm not paying business class tickets again.
Yeah, valid, but you're definitely going to fly it again in your life. Don't be ridiculous.
I just wish I could. What, bro? Why can't we just? Imagine we had the money where business was like economy.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
For our bank accounts.
Yeah. We
Fuck's
will.
sake.
We will.
I asked Adrian Patelli to come on the pod.
When?
This
see him?
morning, I just messaged him. Did you see what he did today with Coles?
Oh, he did that. Did you do it again?
Yeah, $150,000
Oh, yeah, that was a couple of
worth
days ago. To two
groceries.
different Coles.
Yeah.
He's a sick cunt,
He's a
bruh.
sick cunt.
I hate when people get the shits at him. They're like, oh, you fucking, the tax agency's going to catch up to you. It's like, no, cunt. He found a way to make so much money, and he probably failed so many times before that. And now he's living his life giving money back to people who need it. And just, even if he fucking didn't, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. It's his money. He worked for it.
And
All
also,
you salty cunts sitting on your ass, have a fucking cry about it, you little wimp. Do something and go fucking chase it like he did. Don't sit there and complain and be jealous because he fucking did it.
I have no words.
The cunt bought a private jet just so his son can fly private because he doesn't want to put him on domestic airlines. Sick cunt, bruh.
He doesn't want to put his son.
He's like, well, I only
His
use
baby.
my private jet, when I fly because it's hard to fly with a baby. So he's like, I just use the private jet for then. Sick cunt, bruh.
He's so cool.
You know what I mean? Like, good on him, bro. He's just a normal human. And
I
I
like
always
his-
see hate comments about him. It's just like, why? He's a family man. He's got a beautiful, I think maybe wife. I've actually never seen her. I'm sure she's beautiful. Not a great fucking son. Like, he's just living a normal life and he's cracked the code. What's there to hate about that? Everything I've seen him with, he's not a cunt. You know what I mean?
I
Good
just
on
want
him,
to
bro.
ask him, is life boring?
Fucking doubt it.
Yeah, God.
Fucking doubt life's boring. But I reckon he lives a pretty simple life, like family. Anyway, who
Simple
fucking
life,
knows?
lad. He lifted a crane to get.
No,
his-
like aside from that, we're just like
Oh,
just a
right.
family kind of
Yeah.
man. And yeah, it pisses me off when people hate on people like that. When it comes out of jealousy. Sure, if you meet him and he's a cunt to you, yeah, well, fuck him. But like, don't sit on the fucking internet and be like, oh, he's just ripping people off. No, he's not, cunt.
Rip
He's
my
giving
dick off and
people
fuck
shit.
yourself with it. You
He's
fucking
giving
bro.
people fucking prizes. He's built a really smart. And everyone's like, he found a loophole. Yeah, he did. Good on him.
So wait, correct me
If
if
you
I'm
found
wrong.
the exact same loophole, you would do it too. That's like, you would do it too.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but he's got a business where it's like you sign up for like a monthly lottery, and there's like potential prize. It's like a monthly subscription
I think
to win certain
My
things.
understanding is you sign up to his business and you get so say you sign up, you get 10% off Manscaped and 10% off Cotton On and 10% off Kmart and 20% off here. You get deals.
Yeah.
And then the real money grab is he does big raffles. Then the thing is how he's found a loophole. I'm not sure how is legally you're not allowed to raffle unless it's like for a charity or like through the government, like the lottery and shit like that. But I'm not sure how he's done it, but he can somehow do it through that system. And that's what everyone's kind of like, he's jipping people like you're not meant to do it. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure, brah, the government would have stopped it before he got to $1 billion.
Can you Google it, Kyle? I'd love to find out about like how he does it. It must be
Yeah.
like
I'm looking at it now.
maybe it's
That's
because
right,
it's
like
private. It's classified as a private lottery because it's a closed group. That's
Yeah,
the
it could
only
be
thing
something
I
like
can
that,
think.
yeah.
And he's just grown this closed group to be so big.
Because I don't think, maybe he's not actually selling tickets potentially. It's just a giveaway. It'd just be like if we gave away a hat to a Patreon member.
Yeah, because
You know
they're
what I
already
mean?
subscribed to.
They're already
I don't
subscribed.
think you can go and I don't think I can just go on and buy a ticket to the entry to win the house. I think I've got to subscribe for a month, which
Yeah.
will cost me $10, which is the ticket in quotations. and he just gives that away to a winner each month as like, you know what I mean?
Did you see what his current one is at the moment?
No.
So he bought the entire block
the block.
off the block. So he's saying you can either win that, the whole island, the block island, and I think he's transforming it into like a resort, like a huge thing, or 8 million in cash.
Yeah.
I'd take the block.
I'd take the block and just sell it.
Do you reckon you'd get 8 mil for it though?
If you sold them individually, surely.
Depends where the block is, but if it's out somewhere shut, I'm not doing
Depends
it.
where the... Because you couldn't keep it because it would cost too much to run for the average person. Like, if say I won it, then you got to pay land tax on 5 houses a year and all like the maintenance costs of all that. Like, the average person couldn't afford to do it.
I just get the 8 mil.
To run lotteries, it has to be like in exchange for goods or services if it's like to be in the lottery. So the fact that they're doing the rewards club makes them allowed to do the
reward. Yeah, right. So he's fucking.
So it's just like it's just like Patreon.
Yeah, it's
and then you give away.
Fuck everyone for not thinking of that.
That's what I mean. Like anyone who's like, if you thought of the idea, you'd be doing it. You'd be taking the money. You'd be flying private jets. Now I don't know the guy personally. Seen a few clips of you online. Seems like I don't have an opinion on him as a person, but I've fucking got an ample amount of respect for him, and he seems just like a normal human being who cracked the system. And if you hate that, then you're a fucking loser.
Yeah, there's no need to hate.
There's no need for tall poppy syndrome, you know?
Let's listen to some hotlines and call it.
Well, I think we, you use Apple. I think we go through our Apple and Spotify Wrapped.
I can't get my Apple Wrapped.
Why?
Because I don't know how to do it.
It just pops up, bro. Pass me your
Really?
phone.
I've got no internet connection.
Oh, you're in shambles. Maybe me and Kyle do it.
Oh, here we go. Ready to replay? Yeah, show me. This is your replay.
Yeah. What do you got? What are your top song? What was your top song, top 5 songs, top 5 artists?
Whoa, this is cool.
Yeah. It's sick.
I've never seen this before.
It's sick.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
From 5 to 1.
Songs or artists?
Artists.
Okay.
Number 5, Olivia Rodrigo.
Well earned.
Number 4, the 1975.
Okay. Don't know them.
Number 3, Zach Bryan.
Ooh.
Number 2, the Smiths.
Yeah.
And number 1, Remy Wolf.
You love Remy, eh?
Yeah.
Good on Remy. She Aussie?
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah.
Maybe she plays at the Ogescars next year.
Mm.
My number 1 song was Blue by Zach Bryan.
Well, do artists.
I'm going to do songs and artists.
Okay.
And I was in the top 0.005% of listeners globally for that song.
Wow.
Break me down, beat me blue. There ain't a beauty on the planet that compares to you. Or comes close to you. My top songs, number 5, Hope Again, Zach Bryan. Number 4, Man That's Never Known You, Zach Bryan. Number 3, Quiet Heavy Dreams, Zach Bryan. Number 2, Flying or Crying, Zach Bryan. Number 1, Blue, Zach Bryan.
Can I give you my top songs?
Please.
Pitiful, Remy Wolf.
Yep.
So American, Olivia Rodrigo.
This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is 1 to 5, sorry. Number 1, Pitiful. Number 2, So American. Number 3, It's Not Living If It's Not With You, the 1975. Number 4, Blame Brett by The Beaches. And number 5, Pain by King Princess.
What's Blame Brett? What'd Brett do?
Bro, Brett's a cunt.
Poor Brett just cops it all. You're a top 0.05% fan of Zach Bryan, and together you spent 18,380 minutes together this year.
Wow.
Now, my top artist, number 5, Tyler Childers. If anybody can get me fucking tickets to Tyler Childers in Sydney, please, I would do some things I'm not going to say on the podcast for them. As well as Chris Stapleton. If anyone can get their hands on Chris Stapleton or Tyler Childers for me, I will be in debt to you. Number 4, Noah Khan. Number 3, Luke Combs. Number 2, Morgan Wallen. Number 1, Zach Bryan.
You know what's crazy for me? My top artists by month. January, Zach. February, Zach.
Wow.
March and April is the 1975.
Okay.
May is the Smiths. June is Olivia. Zach comes back for July. And then this is where it just goes to fucking, it's a piss take. August, September, October, and November, Remy Wolf.
Wow, so she's really
She just
finished the
takes
year
out
strong.
the end.
Now, for our own personal podcast, we've gained 171% listeners, 288% streams,
Jesus.
207% followers.
We're the number one up-and-coming podcast in Australia.
Listeners aged 25 to 29 grew by 245%. And yeah, we are the number one up-and-coming podcast on Spotify. So thank you guys so fucking much. To
Wait.
be honest.
I listened to a lot. How much music did you listen to? What was your...
For the year,
Yeah.
I listened to...
25,000 minutes I have.
It's a lot, lad. Let me tell you. I listened to 40,000.
Jesus.
40,000 minutes this year. Kyle, you want to go through yours?
Mine's so shit.
Oh.
All right.
I listen to the
Hotlines.
same songs every year.
What is it? What are your top 5 artists? This is actually really interesting.
Actually, okay. How do you see artists?
This just comes up, I think.
I got nothing. I got nothing in my headies.
Oh, fuck.
No, I need to see your top 5s. Producer of the year, I think, is going to step up and...
My top artist, number 5, is Fred again.
Oh, stop. Stop.
Is the guy taking the piss?
Stop. Stop. Stop.
I don't even listen to him that much. Like, if ever. That's why it's...
Stop.
If we had a say in your job interview for this job, I would have
wouldn't have
asked,
got it.
do you listen to Fred again? And you wouldn't have got the job.
But guess my number 1.
Olivia.
You said that like... Yeah, Olivia?
No?
Said that like... We'll
Yeah.
be really?
Yeah.
You're a Zachy fan.
That's weird, bro. I don't like that. I don't like that you're number one, Zach.
Why?
Fuck you.
And what about the 2, 3, 4?
2 is Jungle.
The fuck's that, bro?
3 is Mumford & Sons.
Ooh.
God.
And 4 is Sticky Fingers.
Shit, bro. I swear to God, you might be a bot.
No, Mumford & Sons are hectic,
You actually
bruh.
seriously could be
And
an
I
NPC.
don't blame you, dear.
You're a bot.
Why is that body?
Mumford & Sons
Wait,
is
which
a
one's
body.
body? Sticky Fingers?
No, all of it as a mix. Like
I don't think
It's
so.
because
Fred
I
again?
listen to songs and it's just...
No, I think that's a unique mix.
Fred again. No, it's
I
not.
don't listen to artists.
I've got the
though.
most unique mix.
All right, well, it's not a competition, mate.
Sorry, but firstly, Fred again is bot behavior.
Yeah, Fred again is 100%.
Major bot. Major no personality.
Do you have
Follow
Fred
the
on
crowd.
yours? Can we get Cody's? Can we get
wanna
Cody on the
hear it.
headphones?
No,
I
no,
need
no.
to hear
Seriously,
Cody's.
I can't.
I need to hear Cody's.
I can't.
Get him a headset.
No,
Cody's a big festival goer.
It'll fucking send me
Cody's
into a
music
fucking.
is me and Will's worst nightmare, from what we've gathered.
Can I guess? I reckon it's gonna be just niche little like Chippy and the Chip and the Stratlers and.
Nah, it's not that weird.
I reckon Royal Lotus will be in yours.
Yeah, Royal Lotus is my one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Huge
okay.
pick from Peak Liddy.
My Spotify is always so boring because I just listen to albums. So my top 5 songs is always the first 5 songs on an album.
Yeah,
And then it's,
okay.
do you know what I mean? And then it was Jungle, same as Kaiki.
Are they a band?
Who
Yeah.
the fuck are these?
Jungle are fucking awesome.
Are they kind of like
You would probably
Gang of Views kind of vibe?
No,
No.
no. They're kind of like, how do you describe it? They're like kind of like electronic dance, but also like they're a band.
Okay.
That sounded really dismissive.
Yeah. it
You
was.
would like them, I reckon.
Fuck
Jungle.
Yeah, I reckon
Can
you
we
would both
play?
like them.
Give me
Give
their
us a
most
song
streamed
right
song.
now.
Give us their most streamed song.
Yeah, you can find that. And then I had Parcels, Krungabin, and Aphex Twin.
Who the
Who
fuck?
the fuck?
Yeah, I'll give Kaiki the...
This is great. A jungle song. You realize you really need to think about how it immediately starts. Like he's already lost. You've lost him already.
Don't look at him like that. Let him enjoy it.
He doesn't know what the person's saying, and he doesn't know if it's a guy or a girl. There's so many
girl.
issues with him. It's not a girl.
It's a girl. Let me say something. I've heard enough. But let me say something. Normally when I hear a song, right, I'm like, love it or get that out of my ears. You're a loser if you listen. I would never listen to that song, but I can actually appreciate why they're popular. I could see why people would like
aren't
that.
you generous?
You know what I mean?
What's the rest codes?
You already said them. Parcels and fucking
I like parcels.
parcel.
And Aphex Twin.
So no like Amel and the Chalkies or like come have a smoko at the fucking... No like...
You look like the fucking singer out of the chats, mate.
Yeah, I do.
Valid.
I'm surprised it's not like a snack pack on King Street by the fucking...
Snap back on King Street.
by the Jungle Juice sniffers. Carabiner on my fucking...
You can't fucking talk, mate. The last few times you've gone out, you fucking sniffed Jungle Juice like it's going out of fashion.
It's not going out of fashion.
You fucking sniffed it.
All right.
Hotline.
Now, we've not checked these hotlines, so we will be very brutal here.
Hey, Will and Pat, loved the Ogescars last
Thank
night. Will, I tuned in and that blazer thing with the bare chest, oh my God, you were looking fire, bro. But can I just say also, Will, you're wrong because you just told Pat that Fiero ends up being the Tin Man and then Bok ends up being the Scarecrow, but it's the
I
other
got
way
mixed
round.
I'm
Because
so
you remember when Cynthia and
Too much,
Fiero,
too
the
much. I don't
handsome
need to
dude, are
run
like
down.
in the park and then she walks away and she's like,
Valid, but you started really strong there.
Hi, my
Hi.
name's Kate. Nice to
Hi,
meet
Kate.
you.
Lovely to meet you.
I don't know why the fuck I just said that. Anyway, I've
was
been
nice.
listening to all of your podcasts, and
Thanks,
I've gone
Kate.
all the way back. So I've just gotten to the episode where, Will, you've got your dad Jeremy on, and I'm about 4 minutes in, and he's explaining how, like, this long-winded story of your birth and how, like, you came out eating shit, and it works because you still eat shit. Wait, no, I fucked that up. He said
Cut.
that...
No, I want to hear it.
No.
I actually didn't listen to these.
I wanted to hear that.
It was nearly
Sorry, Kate. You're fucked.
done. All right, last one.
Hey boys, love the pod. Well,
Thanks.
with this TikTok Award of the Year thing, you definitely could have won because I have no idea who the fuck Kat Clark is or whoever the fuck the other name was. Like, they kind of seem irrelevant. But, like, I don't know. I was at a party the other week and I was talking about you guys and everyone at the party seemed to know who you were from TikTok. And I've never heard the fuck Kat Clark or whatever. So I reckon you definitely could have won. You just didn't give yourself enough credit. Love you boys. Bye.
Bye.
That means a lot, but I wouldn't have beaten Kat Clark. She's got a giant horde of fans.
The whole family's got a huge following. They've done very well.
Thanks for listening, guys. Ogescars forever. See you next year.
Ogescars forever. Season the beans, fillers.